When I bought my house on Hvar 20 years ago, I noticed very soon afterwards that there was no house number, there was no street name, and I had no idea actually what my address was. And I went down to the post office and they organised that now they knew who I was and which house I lived in, agreed to deliver my post, and the system worked perfectly. But it got me thinking, like, how is it possible if you don't have any street names or house numbers, as was the case back then? How do the postmen actually know where to deliver their post to? Especially with all these foreigners who were buying property, some of them were forming companies and having them based on these island addresses. They didn't register with the post office, and they were just supposed to find these things. And one day I had a coffee with postmen. There were 13 postmen on the island of Hvar, and I asked him, how does it work? You know, and how do you find these properties on the south side of the island? And what happens in the summer when you have your summer holidays and you bring a guy from Split to replace you? How do they find? And he showed me the most amazing system that they have. I call it the Dalmatian Island GPS service, which is much, much better than Google. And for all the villages of the island, they had a piece of paper and somebody had hand-drawn all the houses, and they were like, Barba Ante, so-and-so lives here, and they just put these different names that they thought that somebody may live there at some point and something like that. And this literally was what the postman would take, you know, come from Split, he would go to Sveta on the south side, he would have this A4 piece of paper with this rough map of everything else and some random names, and then he would go with the letter and try and deliver it. And that was 2016. That was the GPS Dalmatian Island postman delivery system. And you know what? It worked pretty well.